Riding a motorcycle is dangerous enough if you're doing everything correct and properly, but if you have bad habits mixed in with your riding, it can be even more dangerous and deadly. So here's 5 bad habits motorcycle riders need to kick in 2024 to help keep you safe. The first bad habit you need to kick is making sure you're not texting and riding. Believe it or not, I see a lot of motorcycle riders out there on the road with their cell phone in their hand while they're cruising down the road, peeking down at it on the quad lock, trying to text, trying to change songs. So make sure and put that phone in your pocket. Keep it out of your reach while you're riding your motorcycle, just like you should be doing in your car. Don't be distracted. There's tons of stuff you need to pay attention to. You don't want to have your focus down at this cell phone screen and look up and realize you're about to get killed. The cell phone, the text message, the song change, it can wait. If it's absolutely an emergency or a dire situation, pull over, make the change, and then resume riding distraction free. The second bad habit is disobeying traffic rules and laws. Now, traffic rules and regulations are there. They're put in place. They're implemented to help keep everyone on the road safe and to help keep things running smoothly. Ignoring these rules and regulations can cause injuries, collisions, fines, and other consequences. You should always follow the posted speed limit, signal your intentions to other motorists, respect other motorists and road users, and obey all signs and signals. The third bad habit you need to kick is not wearing proper gear. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably gotten sick of me talking about wearing gear and how stupid it is to ride without it. Well, it's for a good reason. Riding a motorcycle exposes you to way more hazards and dangers than just driving around in your car. In a car, you have seatbelt, airbags, roll cage, all that good stuff. On a motorcycle, it's just you versus the world. So the only thing protecting you between all the elements, the road, other vehicles, all of those hazards and threats is the gear that you're wearing. If you're just riding around in tank top, shorts, and flip-flops and you get into an accident, it's all your skin and your body that's going to pay the price. If you have even a little bit of gear on, it's really going to help reduce any injuries that might occur in the event of an accident. So take it a step further and always wear high quality, high vis gear. That'll help keep you more visible and safer in the event you do get into a crash. This should include things like a high quality helmet, jacket, gloves, even protective pants with Kevlar and armor in the knees, hips, tailbone area. And you want some really high quality boots that come up over the ankles and have armor in them as well. All of this gear will help protect you from impact, abrasion, and the weather out there on your motorcycle. And if you get that high vis gear, it'll help your visibility as well. Wearing proper gear can help reduce the severity of injuries in the event of a crash. The fourth bad habit you need to kick in 2024 is not covering your controls. This is especially important when riding through an intersection. If you watched any of my intersection videos, then I talk a lot about covering your controls in advance. This will make for a much quicker reaction time in the event you need to use those controls and save your life. So not only in intersections, but any tight traffic situations, it's a good idea to cover your clutch, cover your front brake, and also position your foot over top of your rear brake. That way you're ready to squeeze your clutch and use both brakes for maximum braking in the event you need to stop yourself from colliding with another vehicle. Don't wait until you're halfway through the intersection to start reaching for these controls and preparing yourself. As soon as you see an intersection up ahead, then start covering your controls in advance. Prepare yourself in advance. Then you can be proactive instead of reactive with your techniques and your controls on your motorcycle. Just that half a second difference between reaching for your controls and then using them and already having them covered and using them can make all the difference between life and death. And the fifth bad habit you need to make sure and kick this year is not having an escape route. As you're riding your motorcycle along, you should always be scanning the road ahead, looking for potential threats and hazards and stuff that's going to try and kill you. And you should always have an escape route picked out for the what if that threat and hazard becomes a life-threatening hazard. You should avoid riding in blind spots. Make sure you have a safe following distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, and make sure and position yourself for the best visibility and space cushion between you and the edges of the road, hazards, and other vehicles and other threats that might try to injure you. Along with adjusting your positioning, you should always be prepared to swerve, brake, or accelerate to get yourself out of a bad situation. This is why it's so important to give yourself more time and space. The more space you have, the more time you have to see something happening in front of you, process it in your brain, and then react to it and save your life. If you're going 150 miles an hour and something happens, good luck. Now, these are just some of the bad habits I see motorcycle riders making on a daily basis that you absolutely need to stop in 2024. By breaking these bad habits, you can improve your riding skills, safety, and enjoyment while riding on your motorcycle. But what if you feel like you don't have any of these bad habits, but every time you head into the canyons and the twisties up to the mountains, you're having trouble and crashing in the curves? Well, then watch this video next to find out why 93% of motorcycle riders keep crashing in curves and how you can avoid it. Thanks for watching.